What is the name of the place that you're going
It's
to...
called the Moon.
I mean, what is it now?
What is it now?
What
It was
before?
formerly Champs Billiards Hall.
Champs Billiards
Champs
Hall?
Billiards Hall.
Okay.
And I would hope to be, certainly hope to step up for Cooper Street in the city.
Okay. Could you describe in a little more detail the type of facility? When you just say music,
Type of operation I plan to run?
yes.
I would like to see live music, first of all. I'm a musician, always have been. My father's a school teacher, music, all that kind of thing. I would like to see live music grow in this town, around in the area, in the state. Around, I would just soon see it grow everywhere. It would be good for my business, good for the entertainment business as a whole. We've seen a decline in live music being used because of such things as Mr. Secretary over here, and I would like to see more work for the people involved. No, not at all. It's a live music, would be an entertainment center. It's not, its prime purpose, the prime motivation behind it is to increase the performance, the presentation of live music, rather than the dispensing of record albums and tapes, which is a wonderful thing as an entertainer. I have taken full advantage of that situation, but there is more to entertainment than records, tapes, videos. I would like to make it a place where the people that are already on Cooper Street, people that are there, not necessarily just the kids, because there's going to be a cover charge involved, and it's certainly very easy to put a cover charge above reach, out of the reach of the people that you really don't want to have in there. That's very easy. Just make it a certain price, and they won't want to come in. So I'd like to see it a combination of the two. I would like to see it both. Does that answer your question?
Is that south of Fantasia Records?
It's right next door, south.
And what have they got that you don't have?
What does Fantasia have that I don't have?
Or what will you have?
What
that
will
they
I
do
have
not?
that Fantasia doesn't have? Bodies. Live bodies performing for the people.
Well, what are we talking about in the amount of numbers in your place
Numbers
then?
in the groups themselves, it would vary. I would like to see stand-up comedians, entertainers, 2 people, small guitar, just all depending on the situation.
All right.
Certainly you can't fit a symphony orchestra inside the room.
How many can
It would
fit
be
in
nice.
to hear that? What are we talking about?
How many people? More the merrier.
That'd be a restriction on that too. What are we talking about in hours? What hours of the day?
That would all depend on what is allowed.
Depend on what?
I would like to see it 24 hours. However, I also understand that there could be restrictions to that, and I'm certainly willing to follow them.
You mentioned parking across the street, which is Bentley.
And I've discussed the situation with both the people at Fantasia Records and J.R. Bentley's, and both managers of those places are looking forward to such a situation coming through, because it can't do anything but help their business. Fantasia, obviously, because a room such as this, live music, would bring in people that are going to be willing to spend their money not only on live music but on recorded music. And J.R. Bentley's, because the people, a lot of the people that frequent that restaurant bar are going to be people that cannot find their entertainment there. They have to go elsewhere, and there's no reason for these people to have to wander on to Fort Worth or Dallas. Let's keep them here.
Will your vibrations hurt the apartment housing?
I would certainly hope not to bother the neighbors. It is also possible that if indeed that situation were to be, if that were to be a possibility that the neighbors would be bothered by the noise, there's a lot of things you can do with acoustics and insulation that would cut down on that problem and eliminate it, in fact.
Are you running this yourself?
At this time, I'm the sole impetus. I would certainly think I'm going to have help, but we'll see. That'll come in time. I need the opportunity first.
Mr. Moon has certainly a different twist and a different approach to his establishment, or at least his ideas. And I personally am a big fan of live music. I think the issue here, though, is the parking available on this site, and I think he's got a good idea. He's just in the wrong place, and I just don't see how in the world it could possibly work on this site. I think this case before us is inappropriate for this site, and I would move that ZBA 8286 be denied.
I'll second.
All right, is there any discussion on the motion to deny? If not, all in favor, raise your hand. All opposed? All right, it is denied by a vote of 4 to 1.